Alright, Tekin, rx8 Gen 2 in an x-maxx. What's going on, everyone? Rizzods the RC vlogger here. Finally get to run my x-maxx again after everything that happened to it recently. Lost my VXL Success speed control due to fire. I haven't bought a replacement for it yet. I have a Tekin rx8 Gen 2 that I run in my 8-scale buggy, and I wanted to see what it can do in the x-maxx, so I threw it in here just to try it out. I looked up the specs on it and I can't seem to find like a maximum vehicle weight limit for it. I know a lot of guys run the Max 6 from Hobby Wing in here, and that's advertised as 150 amp speed control. This rx8 Gen 2 is advertised as a 220 amp speed control. So we'll try it at 4S first and see how it does, and maybe we'll scoot up to 6S. Yeah, it runs great in my 8-scale buggy. You know, I run 4S in that, and I can run that thing for an hour and a half straight on the track, and the fan doesn't even come on. So I'm thinking the x-maxx is going to make that fan turn on today. That fan on there is thermostatically controlled, so when the speed controller gets up to a certain temperature, the fan kicks on, and then once it's down, it kicks back off. So 2-cell batteries that I'm trying in it for 4S setup. These are Zippy 30C. I think 30C is a little low for the x-maxx and how much it weighs, but these are what I had ready to go, so we'll try these. So we want to set the low voltage cutoff to 4 cells. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's set for 4-cell operation. Alright, there we go. Okay, fans off. Got my temp gun, so we can check that. See how it does. Let's give her a shot. I typically run 1854 gearing in this on 6S. Since I switched to the speed control and I don't really know how it's going to react in here, I did gear it back down to 1554, the stock setting, so let's see how it does. Yeah, it's pretty lackluster on 4S. Will it even do a wheelie on 4S? Oh yeah. So on 4S, the x-maxx will do a wheelie. That much we know. Like this. That's a really controllable wheelie. Wow. Wonder how wet the grass is. Huh, not wet at all. That's cool. Man, does it feel nice to drive this truck again. It's pretty decent air. It's not too bad, considering we're running on half the power of what the Generation 2 x-maxx runs on. Still have a good time with it. Man, that hang time. do a couple more here. Although, it's a good little show, you know, for some of you guys that get this x-maxx and you don't have a lot of room to play with it. Get you a set of 2S batteries and run it on 4S. It's not so crazy fast. You can have fun in a small area. I guess that would be a benefit. And you know, you won't get out of control. You can really control it better. So that's a thing. Let's do a few like good full throttle zips here. We'll check the temperature on there and see how she's doing. Yeah, that's full throttle. Almost hold full throttle all the time. Oh, no, not in a tight turn anyways. Alright, that should be good. Okay, fan is still not spinning. Let's check it with the temp gun here. 84 was the highest I saw on the heatsink, so 4S is no problem. Get these little baby batteries out of here. Nope, those aren't warm either. So 30C on 4S seems to be plenty on stock gearing. Now let's move it up here. Alright. There we go. 6 cell. Let's see how she does. Fan is off. Yeah. Alright. Tekin rx8 Gen 2 in an x-maxx on 6 cells. That's more like it. Yep, there we go. That's what I'm used to. Oh yeah, wheelies even when you're rolling. Man, I love that. So, that's back, thank goodness. See what we got here, so you can see where we've been landing on 4S. See where 6S lands us. Yeah, so from over there all the way to over here. Pretty good difference. A lot more hang time. That's what we like. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what the x-maxx was born to do. Fly high. Alright, so let's do a couple more like full speed runs here. And then we'll check on it and see how it's doing. Barely even hit full throttle in this space here. Luckily my neighbors are cool with it. No brakes. Alright, let's see how we're doing. Okay, fan is spinning now, speed control, and bloop bloop, we've got 2 ticks for temperature. I don't know what that equates out to, Let's see what we got here. 153, 152 right there. Well, the fan's off. Wow, I figured that would get a lot hotter a lot faster. So with the fan off, it's at already down to 112. Wow, that thing can dissipate some heat. So this truck's definitely giving it a workout. It seems to be handling it okay. Tekin, way to go. It's a real nice speed control. Definitely worth the money. Motor's sitting at 85 degrees. About 85. It takes like no run up whatsoever to make this thing just fly off this ramp. Because look, what are we at here? What are we gonna guess? That's probably, I don't know, 15 feet, maybe? So with 15 feet of run up, look how far we flew. I'm gonna guess 10, probably 20, 30. It's easily over 30 feet that we flew. There's the divot. Fly 30 feet with only 15 feet run up to the ramp. That's impressive, man. I just can't speak highly enough of this truck. Brakes are real good on that thing. Not flipping over or nothing. Its low speed is just terrific. So I guess that's true. Look how slow you can go. Yeah, look how slow you can go with that. It's not even censored. That feels, man, that's nice speed control. Let's play in the grass a little bit. That'd be a pretty good test, I think. As long as it's not wet over here. So some extended full throttle. Let's see what that does. Some more full speed here. Extended full speed runs. Some more normal bashing. We'll see what it's doing now. Fan is on. Only one tick mark for temperature. And I'm reading out 150 degrees. Man, I can't believe the speed control can handle this truck. Crazy. Guess we'll end it here. Promised my son I'd let him play outside since it's decently nice out. But I'm going to chalk this up as a success. Tekin rx8 Gen 2 in an x-maxx. Definitely possible on 6 cells. Make sure you have it geared stock 1554. Well, wouldn't really push it much more than that, but it does run just fine. Have a good one.